Can we put things on here? Where are they? Structural. Just to hold us up. Should be structural, surely. Okay, cool. I need to... I haven't even used any of these science things. Should probably try and use them, but maybe at a later stage. I've forgotten actually how to attach a nice little support structure on these things, but let's just give it a try and see how this all works out. Cool. Cross fingers, guys. Well, it stands. That's more than I expected from it. Let's see how it goes. Stressful. After not playing for so long, there's a lot I need to relearn. But yeah, these solid rocket boosters are going to be overkill. We're already going in the 100 meters per second mark. Not even anywhere where we need to be. Okay. Looking good, actually. It's looking good. Not too much thrust because I disabled that other engine. Trying to go 90 degrees, but I've got very limited control. Trying to point my nose a bit upwards, but it's not giving me any kind of response there. Don't go too far down. Can it detach? What? That did not detach. I attached them to the main ship. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Be that way. Kerbal Space Program, be that way. We will try and make this work regardless. We're dropping some serious velocity here. See what our apoapsis is doing, if it's even going anywhere. Nope, we passed our apoapsis, so we will have to revert this flight to vehicle assembly and hopefully attach that. I don't think we actually lose any money when we do that, which is pretty awesome. Just want to attach these onto here, please, Kerbal Space Program. Is that attached or not? We need to... See, it doesn't quite look attached, does it? Because that looks exactly the way it used to be. Oh, these are a problem? Maybe I should only put one on. Get rid of that one. Two could be confusing, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, that definitely is right now. Let's try and get these a bit lower so that they line up with the engine and give us at least some balance. Cool, let's give that a try. Yeah, challenging. I'm in map mode, I think. That's interesting. Okay, let's go. Oof, yeah, the stability on those engines is terrible without struts. Terrible. But it was looking actually quite promising in terms of achieving orbit. Let's have a look. It's veering off to the right just by itself actually, which is interesting. It's like some form of autopilot in my favor. Let's try and keep the nose up. At least it's not spinning like the other one. Jeez. Okay, cool. We're almost out of solid fuel. 4 kilometers. We're already starting at 90 degrees. That's a bit too soon. That's not too bad. Okay, there we go. And we hit that engine. We lose too much momentum. Okay, that was steering on this engine's very nice. Let's just hit map mode, see what we're doing in terms of apoapsis. I think our weight is like too much. weight is massive actually. Put the accelerator up more. Yay. I'm pulling full throttle here and it's still not giving us much lift. How's our fuel? Fuel on the stage is still pretty good. Apoapsis is nowhere near where it needs to be. Need to get more vertical height. Try and just burn off all this fuel. We got so much fuel. So yeah, it's not going to be a waste really, as long as I can just keep it apoapsis away from us. Go. Further away. Okay, we're bringing our prograde vector around 90-degree mark, which is pretty good. Okay. Fuel over half done. 27 Ks. We might actually be doing okay here. Didn't look very promising in the beginning though. And then, okay, we out of fuel. Surely not. What is going on here? Surely we're not out of fuel again. Yes, we are. Okay. We're on the stage. Let's just see. Apoapsis. Keep pushing. It's getting away from us, so we should come down to 90. Full on 180 degrees. V8. V9. 50. 55. This thing's going all over the place in terms of control. No, don't go there. Oops. Hit the X key, which is not good. 80, 90, great. How much fuel do we actually have left? Don't think we're actually doing too well in the fuel department there. Maybe enough to do orbit? I don't know. I think we just had too much weight. Okay, wow, that's a huge orbit. 110, 97, that's pretty nice. Go it up a little bit. Okay, cool. Well, that's a pretty nice maneuver. Let's see if we can pull it off. We need 12-second burn. 12 seconds. Let's get that on there and accelerate time a bit. 2 minutes. Okay. Almost there. 12 seconds should be 6 seconds each side. Let's go. See if we can burn that off. Looking good. Fuel's still there. Yes, it does look like we achieved orbit. Woo! There we go, guys. Orbit achieved. So let's get rid of this maneuver node. 134 and 102. Not bad, not bad. And yeah, he's still pretty much having a good time up there. Hey, how's it going? And yeah, we've only really got enough fuel to possibly go back down to Kerbal. Yeah, nothing else we can really do there, so I thought maybe we should just get him a bit of an EVA, so he can also go and see space and also maybe get us some science. So let's see what he can do for us. Recorded observation about the situation. We got 8 science from that, just above Kerbin's water. Okay, great. So that's pretty much the biome we're above right now. Would be pretty much safe landing space, but yeah, we're not going to try and land there right now. I don't think we actually get any other kind of science from leaving here. We can do another EVA report. No, we don't really want to overwrite that, so that's pretty much all we can get. We can't get surface samples, all those kind of things. So let's just get back into the ship. Woohoo! Down we go. Grab onto that. Cool. And yeah, we didn't bring any other kind of science equipment for us, but yeah, we can maybe try and work on some of these contracts. Let's see what we've got. Haven't we got one of these parachutes? Okay, we have to do that splashdown. Landed in flight over Kerbal. That's these guys right here, right? Indeed. So we need to test them at about, okay, so between 20 kilometers and 13 kilometers. That's not too bad, we can test that. And this one is unfortunately going to fire on the same thing as that, but we need to test him below 14 kilometers. Okay, so we'll have to put these on two different action groups if we want to do this in one shot. So first we'll have to launch these two guys. These two guys at below 20. And the other parachute must come out at below 14. At least that's what I think that means. Okay, great. So, progress. And I forgot to check all these other ones that we got last time. 30 science for that. 6 science for that, 15 science, 23 reputation. Some of these are not too much money actually, but the reputation is bad. Do we get these like for accepting them, or yeah, they've already been added to our funds, so that's just kind of like a notification thing. Okay, so our first target will be to hit the parachute, these two guys, at 20 kilometers, below 20 kilometers. Let's try and land on the light side, so it's not too bad. To the safe, it's always a good idea. Okay, so you normally want to go on the opposite side of where you actually want to land. I think it's quite fuel efficient doing it that way. And then we probably want to maneuver node somewhere around there. How close is this to Kerbal? Okay, Kerbal's there, so we could actually move this up a bit. Get Kerbal. Okay, we're gonna don't want to hit those mountains really, or at least Kerbal Space Station. Okay, that's cool. Let's have a look and maneuver ourselves accordingly. I think we do actually have SAS. Yeah, we do. We had SAS the whole time. We just didn't use it. Oh my word. Well, you know, I like challenging myself, so yeah, let's do it a hardcore way, huh? Just now and then, just for fun. Okay, so we have got 100 meter per second burn in about 13 minutes, so let's get going there. We don't want to miss that. So 10, 9, 8. Pretty much on target, so you don't have to worry about moving. 100 meters per second, I don't think it's going to be a very long burn, so let's just stop it a minute. Okay, and let's just like you see at the moment it says burn, it doesn't know, so just going to power up a little bit just so it can give us rough estimate. It's going to be a 3-second burn, so hardly anything. And speed up a little bit more. I'm sure he's dying to get home for a nice cup of coffee after that trip. It was kind of rough. Okay, let's do that burn. Don't want it to be too much, so let's just throttle down. There. Great, let's see how that turned out. I hope that is actually the space center, otherwise we're going to have some problems. Okay, it kind of looks like I did a bit too much. We're going to land in the water. Let's see if we can correct that a bit. SAS is very helpful. At least it keeps me a bit more on track. Let's see if we can just burst that up a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, well it's maybe not perfect because mountains, you know, but yeah. Okay, we actually need to pay attention to our altimeter so that we can hit our parachutes when we need to. And maybe also let's go. Okay, we can't actually move our ship right now, but let's just get into the atmosphere. See what there is to see. He definitely wants a cup of coffee by that expression, that's for sure. So we're going to hit the atmosphere around about, I think about 70, there we go, yeah. 70 kilometers up, we have to go to time warp 1. Actually, let's change away from this camera. And we will hopefully see Kerbal Space Station come into view shortly. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that. And also just keep an eye. We need to hit parachutes below 20. I don't know if actual space travel they would hit it that high. I mean, that seems rather high. 20 to 13 kilometers. I'm just worried a bit about re-entry, so I'm just going to turn off SAS, just let it go naturally. Wait, stabilize a bit, please. Okay, there we go. Coburn, are we going to be near you? That is going to be a good question. Okay, we're hitting 29 now. There comes a bit of re-entry burn. Fortunately, I don't think it does much. Okay, so now we're below 20. Okay, well, let's just hit acceleration down. Nothing strange happens and hit our first parachutes. So there we go, we got that, fantastic. Then the next one we have to do below 14. Which is pretty much now, actually. Yeah, so let's hit that one. 14 kilometers, that one didn't tick. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. This parachute here. Below 14, it still didn't. Okay, we still got this condition. 400 meters per second to 900 meters per second. So we might have to do another flight for that one. But that unfortunately put us very far away from Kerbal, because I had to open my parachute so early. Not to worry, not to worry. I'm sure the recovery bonus won't be that bad. Let's accelerate a bit here. Got a bit more fuel just to make the landing a little bit safer. I'm sure he wants a bit of a swim, actually. Probably quite a lot of sweat after that last launch. I don't know if there's any problems with parachutes opening at 500 meters and if you don't need to slow down anymore, but it's always a good idea just to slow down before 500 meters when they fully deploy, because I'm sure the physics would do some stuff now and then. Best to be safer rather than sorry. Okay, cool, we're getting there. How many meters are we actually? About 100 meters. Only going to touch down at 6 meters per second, but I still think we should try and cushion that as much as we got, because, I mean, otherwise what's the point of the fuel? Okay, I can bring it down to 4. Okay, wow, that was the softest landing in the history of the Earth. And let's hope nothing happens when it topples over. Oh, okay, that looks good. That looks good. Nothing bad happening there. Great. So we managed to complete that at least. Still got a few we need to do. Some of them are actually landed, so we can just do them on the launch bay, which is awesome. Recover. Yes, let's go have that cup of coffee. Science. Okay, so we got EVA report. Recovery vessel gave us 10. So overall we've got 86 science. Could actually start working on that a bit more. I haven't been doing many EVAs or surface samples or those kind of things, but yeah, time will obviously clear that out as we go. So many funds, that's good. We recovered 75% of the value. Really? Like, I mean, so many parts we like detached on that, and we still recover 75%. Not quite sure how they work that out, or if I'm reading it incorrectly, but yeah, there we go. Great, so let's see what else we need to accomplish here. Also, what's going on around here? 4 days. We have to do rescue. Oh my gosh, a rescue mission complete in 4 days. That sounds like quite a challenge. Explore the moon. Okay, transmit or recover scientific data from space around the moon. Land on the moon. Transmit or recover scientific data on the surface of the moon. The thing I like about this one is that it never expires, so you could do these in 3 separate missions if you wanted to be easy. Hopefully we can get most of them in one. We'll give that one a try since it doesn't expire. Time pressure is always a bit scary in this game, because you sometimes want to take your time and experiment with rockets and see what's the most efficient design you can come up with. Okay, we want you to test the liquid fuel engine on a suborbital trajectory over Kerbal. Okay, so we have to pretty much use that 76 to 91 kilometers, so we can't go 100 kilometers, but yeah, that's not bad. Which one is this? This is a new engine. We haven't got this one yet. Rescue. Yeah, rescue mission. Oh my word, is he just orbiting in space? Science data from space around Kerbal. We want you to send a science data from space around Kerbal. Round Kerbal. It doesn't actually say altitudes or anything like that. How many days is that? That's 2 days. Okay, I'm not going to activate that right now because I want to see what the rest of these ones that I've got to complete. Okay, this one's got almost a year to complete. Splash down. Okay, the TT38K. So obviously we need to just get in some water and then use that. And the TR118 landed. So those two we can pretty much maybe do in one mission. Sepatron landed. Okay, let's try and get the Sepatron. Sepatron, TT38 and TR18. Okay, it's the large one and the side one. This one we haven't done many yet. This didn't classify as that, eh? Altitude there. I think the speed was too slow. It needs to be above 500 meters per second. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can work on some of these. Basically, we just want to make a little thingy. Nothing too hectic. Let's use this one. At least we've got some control if we need it. And then they want to test some things landed here. So they want this one tested landed. And then they want... Is this the splash down one? Oh man. Okay, well let's just put it on. What can we attach onto this thing that won't be too heavy? Maybe just one of these. Just so it's tested. Oh, does that actually work? Does it allow me to do that? Looks like it does. Okay, let's put it like this. It's going to look like a really unusual spacecraft, but oh well. Don't actually want to take any fuel with us. Minimize risks of explosions. It's Kerbal Safety Regulations #1. Okay, and then obviously a parachute just in case things go really bad. What else do we need here? What else do we need to test? I think this might actually be all... Oh, the Sepatrons. Right. Okay, we can put these on here. Why not? We'll separate it in style, why don't we? Why is it going to such a strange angle? I put these on a strange angle. Let's just get these lined up like nicely. See if there we go. Okay, so those should blast off there. That's pretty awesome. We want those to decouple at the same time. That one, this must be first stage. These must come there, so that all just couples at the same time there. You can test the Sepatrons. I think actually these need to be tested in water. Let's just call this our testing craft. Test Mobile. Version 1. I always like versioning my things, even though there probably won't be a version. Oh, there you are. Actually, there's probably going to be a lot of versions here. I just want to see my contracts. Okay, so that one we can't do right now. Sepatron must be landed. Okay. T18 landed. Radial decoupler splash down. So the TT38 is the one that needs splash down. Okay. TT38, is that you? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Yeah, it's these guys. Okay, so these guys we need to be test splash down. You need to be tested landed. So actually, let me put you on 2 different astronaut groups. That would probably work, I hope. So put one of you on there, and the same one. Okay, so this is that one there. So we need you. Need this guy onto there. So I've got those 2 linked up there. Okay, cool. So we'll test one landed, and then we'll test the other one at sea. Let's give that a bash. Launch. So there also was a 64-bit version of this launched along with this patch, and yeah, I haven't really loaded it up yet because there's a bit of an issue with my recording program on it. Hopefully it'll come into play sooner than later, but this is running pretty well. I mean, I don't really use many mods in this game at least. So let's give this a go. So all we need to do is decouple, and that should give us one of our contracts fulfilled. Let's just have a look. It will be this T38. So let's have a look. Bam! That's all we need for the T38. I should have actually moved my engine down to another action group. My bad. Let's put in there. And then we're going to do, actually we need to move this one up, so we need to do this one, which did nothing. Okay. Is that because it hasn't gone yet? Okay, there we go. But that actually, okay, so we tested the Sepatron, but that's put us in a very strange predicament here. Let's just see if we can burst up into full throttle and just get out of this place without blowing up. Next stage. Whoa! Well, that did not go according to plan. Okay, yeah, I can see how we can fix this. Let's just load that up. We'll just change the order a bit. So, okay, we'll add another thing here. Put this engine on a separate one. And then we can take that off without really losing our balance, but the moment we do this, it's going to lose our balance. So, let's do it afterwards. Simple as that. So then that will launch and hopefully give us our Sepatron. Let's just check. Go! Oh no! Okay, this is going to be fun. I think I'm going to try and launch this. Let's just keep my SAS on so it tries to keep me in that angle. And then we're going to activate the engine plus this at the same time. Okay, let's go there. Oh, 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 oh. No. No. Okay. I have a feeling we may actually need to redo this spacecraft design.